Here comes the dog. Quickly, up here. You can join us. This is Chloe. She's 10 years old. And she's a good girl. Yeah. She's a good girl. Hi, I'm Liz. I've said this like 4 times, but my light was being mean to me. So, we're figuring it out. I think I've got it figured out. Hopefully it doesn't start not being figured out. If you couldn't tell, I'm kind of awkward. But this is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. Something I've tried to do a couple times. I've sat down and recorded a very awkward first video. But the thing is I keep telling myself that it's too awkward, that it's not something that I want to put out into the world. But I've kind of accepted the fact that this is always going to be awkward. This has to be awkward for me to be able to move forward and not be awkward. And I am just an awkward person a lot of the times, especially in new situations, and so it's gonna be awkward. But I don't want to not do this anymore because it's, like I said, it's been something that I've wanted to do for a long time. You know, I'm on TikTok. I do TikToks. If you've ever seen me on TikTok, probably not. But if you have, I mainly do cosplay. I started cosplaying back in 2018? Wait. 2018. Oh, what I was looking at. Origins Dice. This was my first one that I ever went to. And then the second one I went to was in 2018. That was the first one I cosplayed. Actually, it was Gen Con of 2018. Yeah, this one. Focus. Focus. Oh my god, look at it. If I get out of the way, maybe? Nope, it just doesn't like it. It says Gen Con 2018 on it. But, that was the first convention I ever cosplayed in. It was my first time ever doing cosplay. Technically? Ish. It was my first time calling it cosplay. Technically speaking, before that, I did do one more first cosplay. That was a closet cosplay that I did and just took a couple pictures of it, and it wasn't even intentional. I just decided to do makeup for it and then realized that I could put it together. But technically my first cosplay was Cecil Palmer from Welcome to Night Vale. I can put some pictures here. I believe that was in 2017, probably? 2017, 2016, maybe? I'll have to look at the dates of some of those pictures, and maybe I'll put it up somewhere when I'm editing. But then the first convention that I ever cosplayed in, the first thing that I ever called cosplay when I did it, was back in 2018. At Gen Con, me and my friends cosplayed from Attack on Titan, of course, like baby's first convention cosplay. We did Attack on Titan. My friend was Sasha, her sister was Mikasa, and I was Hanji. I can put some pictures up. You can probably tell, based off those pictures, I didn't have a wig. It was my first time, and I got like all the stuff, and half of them didn't come in, and so I was rushing, and we found some stuff. The wig never came in. It didn't come in until like a week after the convention, and so I do have pictures with the wig. I do have TikToks where I did film with that cosplay, with the wig, with the full thing. And over the time, I've gotten more stuff for that cosplay, actually. From there, I cosplayed... What was my next one? Was it 2019 Gen Con? No way. I feel like I did something in between that. But I also think... No, the next one I did, was also with that group of friends, where we cosplayed from Angels of Death. And I was Eddie Mason. God, that really was the next one, wasn't it? Shoot. I waited a whole year. Oh god, I can't imagine waiting that long now. I recently have done Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. I did Deku from My Hero Academia. Genderbent Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. All sorts of stuff. And I can put more pictures and stuff up on the screen to kind of show what I do. One that I really want to touch on is my first competition one. I say with a question mark. It was at YumaCon 2021. I did the hallway competition, so I didn't go on stage or anything. But I cosplayed as Hawks from My Hero Academia. And I am still really proud of that cosplay. I do love that cosplay a lot. And it was the first one that I put a ton of work into. You can kind of actually see the wings hiding in the background here. Wait, let me grab them. Oh, of course, we got my Reki cosplay skateboard that I hand painted. My Buster sword. Oh, this one's one that I haven't cosplayed yet, but I have the Master Sword. It's foam. But then we've got my Hawks wigs. You can see, fold out like this, and they articulate. They're very noisy. I am really proud of that cosplay. Like super proud of that cosplay, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. And I did learn a lot about making things, but I didn't really make a lot of things from scratch for that cosplay. Everything was, I mean, very, very largely altered, but everything was pretty much altered. The wings were a base of like angel wings that I bought off of Amazon, painted, and then added over almost 400 feathers onto. I bought headphones and I hand painted them. The belt, used some scrap wood to make the like letters on his belt. The jacket was a bomber jacket, and I cut along the sides and onto the back to make zippers on the sides and slits in the back so that I could put it on over the wings. And then the shirt, I got iron-on vinyl and I cut it to make the design onto the shirt. Then the pants were, I think actually like, not military, but like cop uniform pants that I cut and I hemmed with some elastic so that it would go up and like cinch on my calf. Oh, you know, just the backpack that I handmade. That's the thing I'm forgetting. The one thing that I made from scratch was a backpack that was not part of the character design. It was something that I made to be able to carry around at the convention. It caused me so much frustration, and I didn't bring it in to get judged. And I'm still so mad at myself for that. Like, just because it wasn't part of the character design, I still could have brought it in and been like, hey, I handmade this whole thing. But no, I didn't do that. I'm kind of mad at my past self for that.
Hi, Editing Liz here. I just wanted to make a quick note that the reason why this was so frustrating to me is because I used an advanced level sewing pattern, and I would barely call myself intermediate. So I just wanted to note that, because I never actually said that.
Also, peep the PJs. The thing is, and one thing that I kind of aim for with this channel, I want to kind of document my process of really actually learning how to sew, and starting my cosplay journey crafting, wise. And hopefully I'll be able to learn how to sew the right way and not do what I always do, because I don't like doing the beginner steps, and so I just jump in headfirst into advanced stuff and then get really mad and frustrated. That's the main thing that I want to do with this channel. It's kind of document my journey learning to sew and then eventually translating that more to cosplay. As well as just, I want to make videos that I want to make. Like, I've got a couple ideas of things that I want to do, kind of swirling up in here. Having this will give me more of the opportunity to do some of those things that I've been wanting to do for a while. I feel it's worth mentioning that I have ADHD, so nothing about this is going to be linear. Nothing about it is going to make a whole lot of sense, probably. I'm going to really be trying to just do stuff that I want to do. And if people like it, cool. If people don't like it, I'm still going to keep doing it unless I stop liking it. Because this is for me. Like I said, it's been something that I've wanted to do for a long time. And, you never know unless you try. And so here I am, trying. I think that's pretty much all I was going to say. But if for some reason you want to, watch me, maybe follow along, learn some of the stuff that I'm doing. If for some reason you're not put off by how awkward, how agonizingly awkward I am, cool. Maybe consider subscribing? I don't know. Do what you want to do, really. And if you don't like it, maybe don't dislike the video, because my feelings will get hurt. Okay, I'm done. You know what's really fun about ring lights? Having glasses and having that permanent ring in your eyes. It's really fun, and I don't know how to not have that. And it looks fine when I don't have my glasses on. But when I have my glasses on, I've got that big ring that just covers my entire eye. But, I like being able to see. So,